Shalom and welcome to Cuppa Torah. My name is Hannah Tamar, and I was asked a really great question this past week, and it was, why be Jewish? Why are you Jewish? What makes Judaism so appealing to you? And it sounds like such an easy question to ask or to answer, but it has been the hardest question for me, and I still, after a whole week of thinking about it, don't have a definitive answer for you. And I feel like that's the answer to the question, is there's no definitive answer. Judaism cannot be put into a small box and tied with a string and said, oh, this is Judaism. Because Judaism to me means one thing and it can mean a totally different thing to somebody else. And that is perfectly okay. It doesn't have to mean the same thing for everybody. And that's one great thing I love about Judaism. We also have a religious aspect of Judaism and a cultural aspect of Judaism. So you can be culturally Jewish, but you don't have to be religiously Jewish. And that's really great. And there's nothing wrong with either one of these, of paths that you've chose about Judaism. I started dating my husband, and he was very culturally Jewish, and I was religiously Jewish. And we got married. One thing that I personally loved was Shabbat, lighting the candles, bringing in the Sabbath bride, reading Torah, the parshas, studying them, and learning a lot about Torah. And my husband didn't really care for Torah. He would read it, he would read the parsha, but it didn't really resonate with him. But what resonated with him was challah. What resonated him was Shabbat dinner and the smells and the food and opening our house up to amazing people and having great conversation. He would be really sad when he would come home Friday and would not smell the challah baking in the oven because I had to store by it because I was busy. But it was to him, he was spiritually awakened by all that awesomeness of Shabbat, and I was spiritually awakened another way. And it doesn't mean that we were doing it wrong. We were perfectly fine, and we were both being Jewish. And that's a really great reason I love Judaism, is because there's so many different paths that you can take and still be Jewish. I love reading Torah. It is called the Tree of Life because it grows, and it grows with you. Every year we read the same portions over and over again. And to me, it has new meanings because last year I might have read a portion about something, and I was just like, okay, that's cool. But I might be in a different state of mind this year and read it and find a whole meaning that has been there all along, but I just now found it. Or a new path that, again, has been shown to me, and I go down that path instead of going down the path that I took last year. And it is amazing how I grow with Judaism and how Judaism grows with me. Another thing I love about being Jewish and about Judaism is that you can read as many books as you want. And that's awesome. I love reading books. I love that people read books. But you can't be Jewish if you just read and memorize. You have to do. You have to be. Judaism is about being. And being, it can mean so many different things to so many different people. Being could be, I'm wearing a Jewish star and showing my support for my ancestors, or I'm wearing modest clothing because that is what is told on me, doing the whole 613 mitzvot and following the 10 Commandments. Or it could be, I'm being Jewish and I'm just saying that, hey, I'm Jewish, or hey, I'm not going to eat that cheeseburger or that bacon, even though it smells amazing. It's about being. And what Judaism and being Jewish can go any different way for any different person. So my question this week is, why Judaism? Why are you Jewish? What part of Judaism appeals to you? Or why? Just, why are you? On that note, I do want to say I hope you have a great week, and I hope that you live your life as Jewish as you want to be. And I will say, Shalom.